Okay, so we're here once again in Sword Factory, and today we are doing something crazy, and it's going to help me a hell of a lot. So, as you might have seen by the thumbnail, and you can see right now, we have a ton of swords sitting in our bank. Now, some of these swords, basically most of the godlies, are just ones that I gotten from overnight and AFK and stuff like that. Also the same with some of the hyper ones. However, we have some very nice donations in here, such as the one here from Jacob. Moving down, we also have one here from that one Demon. I believe that was actually given to me by Shane or Twisted Bullets. Another one there from Jacob. Moving down, we did have actually this one here that came from Blake. Another one there from Jacob again. And then moving further down, back down this way, we have another one here from Blake, and we also have some others here from Twisted Bullets. This one here, I'm actually going to sell. This one I'm actually going to upgrade, and hopefully I can make into my new damage sword. Because as you can see, the one next to it right now, I did actually get it up to Unique Plus, and that now does over 1 trillion damage. However, the level isn't quite as high as I would like it to be, and 478 is definitely a really good level. So now I'm going to concentrate on getting this one up to my damage. However, back to the main part of the video. As you can see, we have 500 boss coins right now. Let me just go ahead and quickly take this one off of here. Yet again, another one from Jacob, so very much a thank you for that one. But as you can see, we have 500 boss coins right now, which means that we can actually buy some of the new boosts. So what we're going to go ahead and do is buy 3 times cash. We're also going to go ahead and buy 3 times XP. So if we do have a quick look right now on here, as you can see, we have some here for like 400, 500 billion. We also have a one down here that's like 1.5 trillion. And instead of those actually just selling for 1.6 trillion, as you can see, that one's going to go up to more or less 4.6 trillion instead with the 3 times cash boost. And then on top of that, the XP is going to get me really, really high in the levels. So as you can see right now, we are at level 324. And if you did see the little video that I posted beforehand, we were at 320 before killing that magma boss. Now, obviously, if we had the 3 times XP on for that, we'd probably actually be all the way up to maybe even 330. However, we're going to go ahead and sell most of these swords. We're going to go ahead and sell all of the hyper swords, all of the unique swords. The only thing that I'm going to keep is my unique plus damage sword, this insane plus one down here, this random godly down here as well, and I think that's more or less it. I'm pretty sure the rest are for selling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell most of the swords first. However, the ones that have a little bit more value, I'm going to keep them, and then I'm going to go ahead and let my levels go up. I'll level them up a little bit more if I can in the Ascender, and then we're going to go ahead and get some nice amount of cash. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up all the ones that I won't be able to level up whatsoever. So this 414 here, this random one here, there is a 327 there, but I'm not really too bothered about the godly, so we'll go ahead and pick that one up. We also do have this unique, but that one can actually get upgraded a little bit, so we will keep a hold of that one. We also have this godly here we don't care about. I'm not going to get up to 379, so we'll pick that one up as well. This exotic plus was one of my ones that I got from a quad spawn that I've already managed to get up to near enough 1 trillion, so that'll be worth around 3 trillion. But we will keep that because it is level up. Well, I can level it up. Same for this one. Moving down, I can also level this one up. I can actually also level this one up here as well, so I'm going to keep that one around just for now. Moving down, we're going to keep that godly there. We'll pick this godly up, this one up, this one up, and I think I can maybe keep that one there as well. So let's go ahead and have a quick look at this real quick. So we're going to go ahead and buy our 3 times of the boost there and 3 times cash on top of that as well. And then we're going to go ahead and drop all of these swords in here like so. And you'll actually see how much they're actually worth right now. So as you can see, all of these swords have jumped a massive amount. This one now is at 3 trillion. This one here, 1.5 trillion. This one here, even 1.2 trillion. So a nice amount. And you're also going to see our levels shoot up as well, which is going to be insane. So what we can go ahead and do now whilst we're waiting for those to sell is we can pick up this sword here. We can also go around the back and pick up this other one. I did actually forget, I meant to be putting all of these hyper ones in as well. Whoops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up all the hyper ones first. As you can see, that one there got us all the way up to 328, which is very nice. We're going to go ahead and quickly pick up all of these hyper swords like so. We'll just leave behind all of the other ones that we will be selling in a moment. And this should hopefully get us up to around 330, hopefully, if I am lucky enough. Let's go ahead and put all of these in here like so. Now, these ones won't really be worth that much because I didn't upgrade them, apart from this diamond one here. But for the rest, they won't actually get me that much money. However, these ones here are going to be the ones that get me money. As you can see, we'll pick this one up, and we'll pick this one up as well. This one right now does say it's at 910, but we'll actually see how much that is when we put it in the ascender in a minute. We'll go ahead and pick this one up as well. And then these last two are also here for level upgrades. I do actually need to upgrade my levels here real quick on my upgraders. So let's go ahead and do that. And all those hypers did sell, but they didn't actually give me that much XP. So that is kind of an L. But let's just quickly get this up real quick like so to around like 350 or something. We'll do 400 because why not? And then we can go ahead and put this in here, set it up to the levels. 4 levels doesn't seem that much, but as you can see, it's adding on 4 billion every time, which is very nice. So that one's now 408 billion. This one here will actually go up even more, as you can see. Very, very nice indeed. That one's now worth 464 billion even. This one here is mainly one of the masterpieces, and as you can see, this one's going to go up a ton right now. As you can see, very nice, nearly 3 trillion there for that one. I could probably wait around and get it to opal, however I'm not really too bothered for that right now. And we also have another one here from Jacob, and let's just get this quickly up to 1.25 trillion, which is very, very nice. Then we also have this one. This is obviously the main one right now. As you can see, it's going to be well over 5 trillion, which is just insane. This one's going to give me a hell of a lot of money, and this is going to help a lot to my machine as well. And as you can see, 5.4 trillion there on that one. And then our last one here, another one from Jacob, and that's going to get us up to 328 on the level, and it's going to be 1.42 trillion. So obviously these are going to be worth a ton when we're going to sell them, and we're going to have a massive amount of net worth. We did actually start this at I think it was 12 trillion. We're already up to 20 trillion right now. So let's just wait for these to sell real quick, and then we'll actually have to see how much these are going to be worth afterwards. As you can see as well with this, if I do pick this one up here and put it back down, my main damage sword is actually worth 1.6 trillion with the boosts on. However, obviously I'm not going to sell it yet. I'm going to get this one up first, and then I'll probably get this one up to maybe like uranium and probably like something like brilliant, and then sell that one afterwards. And as you can see, one just sold there, and boom, 330 right now, 331, 332, 333 on the levels, which is just insane, and 19 trillion in the bank, which leaves us with 32 trillion in the net worth, which is crazy to think about. So yeah, as you can see right now, we do actually have our polisher up to 589, and I was actually more or less stuck at this. However, if we go ahead and do this now, I'm actually going to have to change the settings down to upgrade 1 because sometimes it doesn't work. But as you can see, we can get this all the way up to level 600. Now, in terms of actually getting this all the way up as max as I can get it back to 550. However, obviously that's going to be stuck at level 600 if we don't actually do that prestige again. Let's go ahead and check out the molder, because obviously the molder is the cheapest one right now. So hopefully this can actually get up to level 600 with prestige 12 on top of that as well. That would be very nice, but obviously we have to keep our fingers crossed. Up to 550 very comfortably, up to 600 pretty comfortably as well. And yes, we can actually get up to prestige 12, level 600 molder. And if we do come over here right now and have a look at our mold list, that does mean that our opal chance now is at 1 in 200. Let me start that again. It is 1 in 25,000 chance in the ascender for the opal, and uranium is at 1 in 126,000 there, which is very nice. Now, I think the last thing to check out is, can I get all of these up to level 500 without anything bad going on? So we can obviously get up our conveyor up to level 100 there. We can also get up our molder very comfortably to level 500 as well, I believe, without any lag, obviously. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We can also, I believe, get our polisher up to level 500 without anything like looking like it's out of place or anything like that. Beforehand, I did actually have level 550 on my molder and polisher, as well as level 500 on my appraiser. So I do believe we should be able to get up to level 500 and everything. Obviously, the classifier doesn't really matter too much, so I'm actually going to ignore the classifier for now, just because it doesn't matter for value. and then that way we can also save a bit of money as well. Upgrader, very comfortably up there to level 500. Enchanter, another good thing for the value. I know a lot of people probably sleep on the Enchanter, but when you actually do the enchants, it does actually help a ton. There we go, got that up to level 500 now, and then we can get our Appraiser hopefully up to level 500, and then that way we should be getting a ton of good stuff out of our machine. And there we go, level 500 at still 25 trillion, so we could go back up to the top right now, go up to our molder, and whoops, I didn't even mean to prestige then, but you know, it is what it is. There we go, both of those now up to level 550, even 600 there for the molder. And maybe we can also get maybe the Appraiser up to level 500 for, well, there we go. That was actually fairly easy. So right now what I'm looking at is probably the best that I can get my machine right now. Level 600 on the molder, level 550 on the polisher, 500 for the upgrader, 500 for the enchanter, and 550 there for the Appraiser. And obviously without any luck right now, if we go back to our RNG, obviously I don't have any luck set on the back, whoops. So let's go ahead and set that to RNG. So without any luck set on the back, obviously the opal is now 1 in 1.2 million. However, if I go ahead and set all of these to hyper luck, just to see what kind of things could come out of this machine, hopefully then we can have some really good things coming out of it. Obviously, I think it's best to keep it at like, I think it's like 16 times or something like that, just because then it keeps up the speed going and also keeps it up going very well. However, we can actually see here now my unique minus is at 1 in 18,000, which is definitely doable. And if we are super lucky, maybe we could even get a supreme out of it. Obviously, that is still going to be quite a challenge as well, though. In terms of everything else, we could even get an extraordinary out of it. In terms of opal, that is only 1 in 10,000 now, which is very good. And our uranium is 1 in 50,000, which is even better. In terms of the enchants, as you can see, it's not even guaranteed to get anything below 10x, or well, enchant 10 there. And we can also get pretty easily, maybe even something like enchant 23, which is crazy to think about. So if I do quickly come over here now to my sell station, however, it's going to take quite a while for these to come through. So I will actually wait for this sword here to come through. But as you can see, it's already worth 95,000. However, it only got good on the thingy there. However, I do believe that's because it was quite far behind. So we'll go ahead and wait for our sell station to come through, and then we'll have a look at what these swords are looking like. Okay, so this sword is literally about to come through in just 5 seconds. So let's have a look and see what kind of rarity it actually has on it. And it comes out at Ultra Plus Plus at 1 billion value. Now, obviously, it will be a lot more if it didn't just about miss out on the quality. However, if we do go back through and just quickly look at the other swords that are coming through right now, this one here, it only has silver because I think it did actually miss out on the molder, but it also has incredible on it, which is insane. And look at those enchants as well. And we also have swords up here for like level 405, level 387, which is very, very good. This one here has emerald and best on it, which is very nice. This one again, emerald and best. Obviously nothing in there. This one again, emerald once again. So yeah, we're getting a lot of good stuff right now. Obviously, what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably turn these down just to see what kind of things will come out of it without any luck on it. However, I do believe the best thing to put it on is around times 16, just so then you do actually get a little bit of luck going on with it, and it is also going in and through very quickly. But yeah, overall really happy right now that we have a net worth of 32 trillion. Obviously, I'm probably going to do this trick every single morning. Okay, but before I start rambling too much, I know this video is already very long, I'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.